Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, before I begin the review, I just want to say this. Thank you so much for enjoying my videos. Don't forget to like my videos, comment down below, and overall, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you guys won't miss any new videos I upload pretty much every day. Hey, what's up, guys? Not a lot of lighting, but that's not important right now. What's important is the first episode of the new K-drama, Jirisan. And where do I even start with this? Where do I even start? I mean, it's the first episode. The intensity was just so high up. They just, bam! They gave you everything. And, whew, if that's the first episode, then you know we're gonna have one hell of a ride for the next 15. So, at the beginning of the episode, we get a beautiful, beautiful shot, a overview shot of Jirisan. We hear a narrator just telling us the people, the events that were there. And towards the end of that intro, we do get a shot of the narrator telling us that Jirisan is between the world and the next. Then we get to the episode. It is 2018, so we get a good flashback. So at that flashback, we see our main male character, Hyunjo. He arrives at the station. He's talking to Daejin. At first, we kind of don't know who he is, but he talks to him for probably less than 30 seconds. And immediately, Daejin puts Hyunjo in a missing case. So the case is a missing 14-year-old middle schooler named Yom Seung-hoon. He went missing and they're trying to find him. And we see every station are being informed with dogs and firefighters and police. We see the condition in the mountains, rock slides, water levels are high, the weather is getting bad. You gotta worry about lightning, you gotta worry about the rain and not slipping, because one wrong move, that is it, you're done. There was one rock slide and it hit one of the climbers, and I believe he was knocked out, but he was saved thanks to our main female character, Igang. Her intro to this drama was pretty badass. She came in like Spider-Man or Spider-Woman. She came in and just did what she had to do. That was a badass intro for her. Me explaining the intensity of this scene, just seeing the Rangers trying to finish the mission and finding this missing kid, just the intensity of the bad weather on should we continue or not, and risking their lives, me explaining that is not good enough. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it already. Just, you can feel that emotion coming out of that one scene. And then eventually, Igang and Hyunjo, they found the kid's backpack and they realized that the kid could be at Bidam Cliff by looking at the picture that was inside the bag. The picture shows the kid and his parents. Now here's the thing. This is where the chief comes in. He says that most likely the kid went to the mountain to commit suicide. And the chief went on and said, "Are you going to risk your life trying to find a dead body?" It went from questioning the Rangers to now ordering, yo, come back to the station because you guys are not going to risk your life for this, because the kid went there to kill himself and it's pointless if you guys lose your life too. And then when everyone is back at the station, we do see evidence of the kid wanting to commit suicide. He was bullied. His last text to his grandma was, "I'm sorry." And he wrote, "Help me," at the bottom of his notebook, his journal. But Igang, she didn't want to believe that he was dead. She believes that he was alive and she went out. Even if the weather was bad, she was out there. And also Hyunjo, he joined in. They eventually found the kid. He was really cold, but in the end, they got him help, sent him to the hospital. Mission success. I tell you, the intensity of that mission, the bad weather, seeing the Rangers risk their lives, being ordered to come back, thinking that the kid is already dead and you don't want the Rangers to risk their lives to find a dead body. The intensity of that. Me explaining it or try to review it is not good enough. So now we're in 2020. We see the Rangers at the station with Daejin, Guyong as Daejin. So when are we going to get a new member? Daejin says, "We do have one, and you know her. It's Igang." And here's where things start to become unclear. First, we see Igang in a wheelchair. something happened within that 2 years. And when Dawan and Guyong were out in the mountains, Dawan asked Guyong, so what happened? And Guyong, he didn't really explain much other than saying stranded. And why did they go up there in heavy snow? So in my mind, I'm thinking Igang and Hyunjo must have went up the mountains when it was really, really snowy, right? But then Guyong says something about a missing ranger. So in my mind, I'm thinking Hyunjo, because we're not seeing Hyunjo 2 years later. Then as both Dawan and Guyong were walking, they come across a backpack and a human skull. And it turns out to be a ranger named Guntak. And Guntak was the missing ranger that Guyong was talking about. Back at the station, everyone was trying to figure out how did Igang knew that there was going to be a ranger's body at that location. Igang showed him pictures and showed him the landmarks that only her and Hyunjo knew about. So she had her way of figuring out where would a dead body be. And then Igang says that someone sent her a signal. Dawan thought, oh, maybe it's from Hyunjo. But Daejin says that Hyunjo is not coming back to the station. I'm thinking, okay, maybe he quit or maybe he did something that got fired. And then we get a shot at the hospital. And at the hospital, we see Hyunjo unconscious. So he looks like he's in really critical condition. Yo, what happened? Something happened within the 2 years that led Igang to be in a wheelchair. And something happened that led Hyunjo unconscious in the hospital. Here's the thing, we don't know how long he's been in there. Something happened! So my impression after watching the first episode, you guys can already tell I had a good time just by looking at my emotions reviewing this video, especially the intro of this video. But man, the first episode really brought it. Man, can you imagine the next 15 episodes? The next 7 weeks, 8 weeks of this is going to be intense. I can already tell, physically and emotionally, especially for me, emotionally. But man, yo, just the episode really brought it. Just giving us a beautiful shot of Jirisan. It's such a beautiful overshot, giving us a beautiful narrator. Narrating. Don't get me wrong, he's a handsome guy, but I'm talking about his narrating. Yeah, it was beautiful. He had the perfect voice for that. And then giving us the intensity of the scene of the missing case, trying to find a kid, and showing us the intensity of the Rangers risking their lives just to find a missing person, a missing kid no less. And then jumping 2 years later, basically giving us the question, what happened within the 2 years that led Igang and Hyunjo in those positions? That's crazy. I am looking forward for the next 15 episodes. So this whole 8 weeks is going to be one hell of a roller coaster ride. I can already bet that. And I can already tell nothing is going to drag. And I can already tell that this is not going to be a slow drama. A slow burning one, I meant to say. And yeah, I'm prepared for it. Probably not emotionally, but I am prepared for it. So anyway, that's pretty much it on the episode and my review. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya!